How to stay disciplined. This video is going to rewire your mindset for actions, how you think about your days, how you lay out your days in the morning when you wake up. This video will totally rewire how you think of life in general and where you want to get to in life. First thing, you want to think of everything you do from the outcome perspective, as in, what outcome is this action going to bring me? Forget about your feelings right now. Forget about your emotions and how you feel right now. If men especially go off how they feel in the moment, your life is going to turn upside down. You're going to be fat. You're going to fall for the cheap dopamine traps nowadays. You will not be disciplined. Discipline is what will get you to the top of success, to the best of the best, as either a woman or as either a man. Because you have to realize, if you take the same actions as everyone else, you're going to end up as everyone else. You're going to get the same outcomes as everyone else if you're doing the same thing. So let's say you're a college student. You wake up in the morning, you have your bowl of cereal, you go on social media, scroll TikTok, you go to college, talk to your friends, maybe listen for a bit in the college course that you barely even like, and you end up coming home. Yeah, you might go to football training. Like, you think about that. That's most normal people's lives. That's most people's lives. They wake up in the morning and they work for something, and they don't even like most of the time what they're doing. They're like subconsciously going through their day, not even thinking of their actions. If you want to be successful, if you want to be disciplined, you need to implement habits in your day that you repeat to get an outcome. So you get a pen and you get paper right now, and you write down, if I do this every single day for 365 days of a year, what outcome am I likely to get? So 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and 3 to 4 years ago, I started my self-improvement journey. The very first online business I started was social media marketing. Now, for me to get my first client, first of all, you have all these gurus out here saying 10K a month, it's this easy to do that. It's not. That's all a lie. And I got a hard smack in the face. I found that out pretty quickly. It took me a month and a half for me to get paid. Not even like my first client, for me to get paid. I done work for free. I met up with the man and he gave me like €50 for like doing a website for him. And other than that, from that point onwards, actually, from the point up to me getting that client and me just getting paid €50, I was cold calling every single day. Woke up in the morning, coffee, cold calling. I probably nearly ended up calling every real estate agent in Ireland. I was contacting real estate agents in Dubai, England. I didn't tell people about that because there was no good in me telling people that. Like, that was not going to get me the results. So you, first of all, don't tell people what you're doing. Nobody cares about your hard work. They only care about the results of your hard work. So that's why you need to think of the outcomes that you are going to get from your actions. If you want something bad enough, you will repeatedly take an action to get the thing that you want bad enough. You have to realize, if you're in a first world country, so let's say Ireland, the UK, America, they're the main three, yeah? I'm from Ireland myself. You need to realize most people are comfortable. Most people have cheap dopamine. Most people, they have no problem going out drinking on the weekend. They have no problem with their vapes. They have no problem scrolling social media. That's all cheap dopamine hits that the brain is getting. That's the thing. You need to rewire your brain to get dopamine from the results you are producing as a human being. The whole reason most men have social anxiety, especially when it comes to women as well, is because they'll just hop on the hub. They won't have to talk to any other girl. Their brain is getting their cheap dopamine from the hub. They don't need to walk up to any woman. So this is why there's such a lack of disciplined men nowadays as well. And that's why women are going off the rails. That's a separate conversation. It's because men are lacking the discipline because of the cheap dopamine everywhere. You go into a city, you see how many clubs there are, all the alcohol, all the drug dealers. Think of them as like cheap dopamine checkpoints, as in, here's easy gratification checkpoints here right now. The hard thing, what is hard, is never going to be spoken about. You'll see people's success because success is what catches attention. You will not see the hard times that they've gone through. Every single successful person, every single outcome you see that you're like, whoa, like you can't even fathom you getting that outcome. All it is repetition of habits every single day because that person wanted it bad enough. Now, what makes someone disciplined? Where's that wire? What's that flick of the switch that just turns like? So people will ask, Jono, where did your mindset come from? Where did this all come from? It can be certain events in your life, or you can just come to realization yourself. You can just come to realization as in, this world does not care about you. The people who are running the world do not care about you. They want to use your energy to their benefit. They don't care if you live. They don't care if you die. As long as they make money off you and they can guide us as a whole in the way that they want, they really could not care what you do. But the whole reason they don't teach entrepreneurship, the whole reason they don't teach you to have faith in your own actions, how to have discipline in your own actions, is because if you've done that, you realize you're your own savior. When you realize you're your own savior, you, yourself, no one else, your actions are the only thing that are going to save you. That's when the discipline will lock in. That's when you wake up in the morning, you'll be like, oh, I don't really want to do this. I'm not really in the mood for this. But I know if I keep doing this, eventually one day I'll get so-called lucky. And lucky, I don't even believe in luck. Like, yeah, luck is a thing. But again, every action has an outcome. Even if it is a once-off action with a once-off outcome, is it really lucky at the end of the day? Like, even you could say someone winning the lottery. They went and bought the lottery ticket. Someone did not buy that lottery ticket. They're the ones who took the action and got the outcome. If you repeatedly take an action, you're more likely on the odds of getting that outcome that you want. Now, if you end up going for something for a week, say if you take action every single day for a week and you do not get the outcome that you want, there is 0% chance that you're getting the outcome that you want because you stopped any possibility of you getting that outcome. It could have been one more day. It could have been 2 more days you needed to take the action. It could have been another week. Could have been another month. Could have been another year. It doesn't matter. But you have to realize that the discipline is what's guaranteed going to get you the outcome that you want. Alongside the disciplinary actions that you are taking, you need to believe that it's possible. Now, you might need to leave your environment for this. Your environment might be all you know. Whether it's a bad area, whether it's a middle class area, you might only see what you see in your reality, as in you're just seeing average people, gangs, whatever bad situation you could be possibly in. Save up money or make money that you can travel to a place where you see what money is actually like. What I'd suggest is maybe like Dubai, Monaco, you could say Miami in America. You have to see how these people operate, and you need to see that, okay, it's actually possible. This is physical reality right now. This is a man driving a €500,000 or dollar car in front of me right now. That is a man like me who has organs, who has blood inside, and he's driving this car. That is possible for me to obtain. Now you have to work out in your head, how did he obtain that thing? Was it pure luck? If you want to say it's luck to make yourself feel better as your life being shit, say luck. Because I'm telling you it's not luck. It was repetitive hard work. Him acquiring the skills to be able to obtain that car. So when I see, let's say if I see a $500,000 or euro Rolls Royce, yeah, it's a nice Rolls Royce. I don't see the Rolls Royce. I see the guy who got that Rolls Royce had to develop skills, had to become a certain type of person to have that car. So status, it's not about the object itself, it's about the person who has the object. How did that person become the type of person to be able to own that thing? Same with men with very, very beautiful women. That man did not just happen to end up with a beautiful woman. That's not how it works. He has to be a certain type of person to attract that type of woman. So instead of you being envious of other people in your life, instead of you seeing people who are doing better than you and saying, oh yeah, that's really nice, and getting on with your life, yada, yada, yada. No. Think about it. Watch how he acts. Watch how he moves. Go up and ask him questions. The richest person I know, I walked up to him because I seen he had a supercar. I just asked him questions. He was in my gym. And he turned around to me and he said that's the first person, he's in his 40s, who's ever came up to him and actually asked him how did he get what he has. Like, no one else asked that. Since then, I have him as a connection in my phone. Me and him are planning on making a lot of money in the future together. This guy, multi-millionaire. And that's the thing. In these first world countries, people just see things and move on with their lives, not expecting them to be able to get them high level things. I promise you, if you realize it's possible for yourself, you will have the habits in your life that you take every single day to get the outcome that you want. There are certain things that will light the spark for you. It could be someone passing away in your family. It could be you going dead broke. For me personally, it was me losing hundreds of euro at 16 in trading with crypto. And now I make thousands off swing trading. I used to have a social media marketing business. When I lost all that money, that's when I locked in my online business. There's certain things that might spark for certain people, or people might just have it as a mindset. And if you have it as a mindset, you are blessed. I'm telling you, you are blessed, because that's one thing you cannot do. You cannot change people's mindsets through talking to them. You can only change their mindset through being an example for them. That's why I always say, if you work on yourself, you are helping the other people around you. Do not work on helping the people around you. Work on helping yourself first. They want to see you as a role model. So you could say anything. You could be telling people how to make money. And if they don't see that you have money, why would they listen to you? Now, if you pulled up in a Ferrari SF90 and they seen you, they'd listen to how, because they're like, okay, well, this guy clearly has money. So be an example for people. How do you be an example for people? You have habits that you repeat every single day that you are disciplined to do. That's as much as I can help you with, and that's literally the definition of discipline, is repeating habits every single day to get an outcome, whether you feel like it or not. You are sometimes going to feel sad. You are sometimes going to feel pissed off. You're sometimes going to feel happy. It just totally depends on your mood. But you need to have them certain habits during your day, whether it's the gym, whether it's that online business, whether it's you learning this skill for an hour or two a day. No matter how you feel, no matter what happens during that day, because there's always going to be things outside of your control that you cannot do anything about. There's always going to be someone passes away here, something's happened here. You have to realize that the only thing you can do in them situations is control your mind. Physically, nothing else you can do. You have to realize your higher self and God puts you spiritually through different challenges for you to emotionally learn, for you to spiritually learn. The only reason you're on earth here is for the experience. But the brilliant thing is about it, you create your own experience. And you can create a hard experience that will pay off in the future, or you create an easy experience that will be hard in the future. That's totally up to you as an individual. So I'll leave every single person with that. I appreciate all the support on the videos as well. And there's going to be many more coming this week, next week, the coming weeks. There's going to be loads and loads of videos. I also have a VIP group for people who are looking to improve their mindset, make money off trading. You can copy my trades while learning the skill of trading yourself. If you're looking to improve your health, improve your skincare, improve your looks as a man or a woman, that's available. And we also have a networking group chat in the group. That VIP link is in my bio of the YouTube channel, and that's for anyone who is interested in that. If you're just happy with the videos as well, I just appreciate the support in the videos alone.